So here we are in the continuation of our next lesson, and I've just been doing some little touches, and I'll show you what I've done. So I remember we talked about the water, and the water I've just added a selective color and just kind of tweaked around with the cyans a little bit, and that's kind of done the job. And then I've just masked it out, so I just slightly affect what I want. I've also painted in a little more depth, just because I thought there was something weird going on there at the end, and even just a little more depth, just adding a little more of that haze in the backyard, in the background. I'll just name that haze. Here we go. Okay. And as you can see, I've just started to add in some more details. What I've done is just grab a street light. I've just put it where I want, and I'll set it to screen mode. I've done the same thing for these lights, and I've just hit U and colorize them to whatever color I want. So I'll go through the spectrum of colors, and there we go. That's the one I wanted, so I'll just set that to screen. So yeah, we're starting to get in some more detail here, but there's something that I'd like to try. I started to think about maybe having some clouds here. So let me just import in some clouds. Let me just grab that and maybe just copy that over. And just copy like so. We'll place that over depth. I'll just flip that just so we can have to that. All right, now I'm going to have to grab some cloud brushes. So I will just hit F5 and I'll hit B again, and I'll load up my cloud brushes. And let's just go backwards, and there are my cloud brushes. So I'll just show you the thumbnail, and I might go actually something like that. And I'll just get that to the side. All right, let's start adjusting this. I'll just curve it, so you can also go to image adjustment and curves. And my curves is not appearing. Here we are. It's in the left-hand corner, right-hand, sorry. So yeah, we'll want to make that blend in as much as we can to the other one. So as you can see, I've got similar direction. We're going to paint it in, so I don't know, we've got probably a bit too much. No. And again, it's always, it's always about trial and experimentation and just seeing what really fits. I'm kind of trying to match to the sky, so I'll just show you. Sorry, I had that off screen a little bit. So as you can see, I might actually desaturate that a little bit, and I might saturate it from then on. So I'll just create a mask. I'll invert the mask, and I might start painting into that. Grab that brush that I've just loaded up, and I might actually just try and see what the effect is. See if that works or not. I mean, if it's not working, I'll probably take it back. Move that down. And I don't know, something like that might not work too bad. I'll take down the opacity. I want some cloud cover going around, and I might just use some levels on that, and I'll attach with the out once more, or I can just go in like that, and I'll hit F6 to get rid of that, and I'll probably color balance it a little bit more into the blues. Okay, so we got some basic cloud cover. I might choose to maintain that or not. And I've got here a layer called darken and lighten, and I'll just set that to, let's see, maybe a soft light. Grab a nice round brush, I'll just bring that in, and what I like to do is create a bit of a vignette effect, and I'll just make that all nice and standard. Get rid of that, just amplify it, D to set the colors to black, and I'm just creating a kind of vignette effect, and just very slowly and very softly just vignette into that, and you start to see that you start to grab a lot more detail. I can then probably just start painting near the trees, a little bit of shadow because I know it's going to be more shadow around that tree, and I'm just painting very softly, just very softly like so. Just where I think the shadow on the ground meets the trees. I still need to bring out that central piece a little more, but I'm going to bring that a little more towards the end, I suspect. And as you can see, I think that's grabbing my attention a little bit too much. So I'll right click and I'll try and go into it. Street lights, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, all right, try and even it out a little more. Okay, so that's kind of already giving there a little bit of the depth I want it to. And I think in the next lesson we'll actually be talking about bringing out this central piece a little more, the piece that we really want to come out a little more and to be our main focus in the piece, because we do have our eyes kind of leading like this, and I think I'm quite satisfied so far. So let's, in the next lesson, just try and bring this out a little more, just give it some life, and I'll see you then. I'll see you soon.